BehindTheGloves.com here with Scott Quigg. Scott, you have a very, very highly anticipated fight coming up next week versus Oscar Valdez. Talk to us about the preparation and how it's been working with Freddie Roach for this fight.
Preparation's gone, really, really well. Can't really moan. Everything's gone to plan. We've had some great sparring. Conditioning is absolutely spot on, and so now it's just about fine-tuning the little things that we're doing now, little bits of mitt work, and just getting in the ring on the March the 10th and doing the job.
Now, what are your thoughts on Oscar Valdez? Obviously, in his last fight, he was in a lot of trouble. A lot of people saw him get knocked down, and it was very difficult for him. What do you think you could do that could expose to get you the victory this upcoming week?
The people mention his last fight. I watch his best performances. His last performance, he might have took the guy lightly. I don't know. There was flaws that was exposed in that last fight, which I'd seen before that, but in that fight there was. So I'm expecting him to have worked on certain things, and but I study and watch his best performances.
With that, saying that you've seen his best performances, what do you think are his best performances, and what have you taken away from those performances that you have seen that you could expose?
Well, you've got, obviously people would say his best performances are, for instance, when he's blasting people out. But I think one of his best performances was a Mariaga fight. I can't pronounce his name.
Mariaga?
Yeah, Mariaga, that's it. Because that was a solid opponent, and he had to think and he had to change up, and he changed a couple of times in that fight to do different things. So that was, I believe, that's his best performance. People will disagree, but that's because I'm watching for certain things and how he's responding and how he's reacting, and it's obviously we know he can punch. He's 23-0, 19 knockouts, so we know there's danger there, but it's one of them. These things that I can see and believe I can exploit.
Now, have you heard the legend of the Home Depot Center, StubHub Center, and how magical it's actually been here for us fans here in Southern California? How, for some strange reason, no matter what card's on there, there's always a war, there's always a fight, there's always a magical thing. Your thoughts on fighting there?
Nah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been to StubHub a couple of times and watched some great fights, and like I say, they always seem to produce some great wars. A fellow Brit, Kel Brook, he had a great win there against Sean Porter. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, and like I say, wherever you sit in that place, you've got a great view, so the fans are going to be in for a treat as well.
It's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else